Hello you two, it's Miss Pritchard here again, ready to do our next SPAG session. So this is SPAG lesson 2. Today we're going to be learning about the 4 different types of sentence. So by the end of this video you should be able to recognise the 4 sentence types and be able to use them in your writing. So I'd like you to have a think and see if you can remember what any of the different sentence types are. Remember that there are 4 different types that we're thinking about today. Right, so the 4 different types of sentences are a statement, an exclamation, a command, and a question. See if you can think about how they might be different from each other and what they might be used for in your writing. Okay, so the first one is a statement, and a statement begins with a capital letter and it ends with a full stop. And a statement's job is to tell you something. So for example, this unicorn has purple hair, or this unicorn has a gold horn. This unicorn has furry ears. They're all examples of statements, and they would need a capital letter at the beginning and a full stop at the end. Have a go and see if you can think of any more statements about the unicorn. Right, so your first challenge then is to have a look at this piece of pizza and see if you can think of any more statements about it. So you could use a pencil and some paper now to have a go at writing them yourselves. Don't forget to include your capital letter at the beginning and a full stop at the end of your statement. Some examples are: this pizza has been cut up. This pizza has lots of toppings. Some of the toppings are green. See if you can think of any more. You can pause the video if you need a little bit more time. Right then, the next sentence type we're going to look at is called an exclamation. And an exclamation also tells you something, but it's something exciting. So an exclamation sentence begins with a capital letter, but it ends with an exclamation mark. And these sentences usually start with what or how. So for example, what a beautiful rainbow. Have a go at writing some exclamations about this ice cream now. So the examples here are: what a big ice cream, or how delicious. Don't forget to include your capital letter at the beginning of your exclamation, and then you need an exclamation mark at the end. So the next type of sentence is called a command, and a command is a sentence that tells you to do something. So it's a little bit like an instruction. And a command is the same as a statement in that it starts with a capital letter and can end with a full stop, or you can use an exclamation mark. So the example here is don't put lipstick on your face, or it could be put that lipstick down. Right, have a look at this picture now and see if you can write your own commands. So it's a classroom full of children. Can you think of any other commands that you might write about it? So for example, don't throw paper, stop kicking the ball, sit in your chair. Can you think of some commands that your teachers might say to you when you were at school? Now, the last type of sentence we're going to have a look at today is a question. And a question is when you ask something. And a question begins with a capital letter, the same as all of the others, but it ends with a question mark. So a question about this picture might be, why does this panda have wings? Or where does this panda live? Okay, so your last challenge then is to have a look at this picture and see if you can write some examples of questions yourselves about it. So, what is this magician's name? Is this rabbit his pet? Why is he holding the rabbit? See how many different questions you can come up with now about this picture. A question can start with who, what, when, where, why, how, and there are lots of other examples as well. Thank you very much for all of your hard work. Well done.